So you're wearing the jacket.
It's Millennium Falcon.
It's Ansel. Yeah, you're a real Han Solo.
Yeah, Jimmy O from JoBlo.
That's so funny.
It's a cool jacket, though.
It's a cool jacket.
So, where did you get the jacket from? Where did it come?
Well, it's funny, like sort of. It wasn't intentionally like everybody says, "Oh, he's wearing this Han Solo jacket," but in my memory, Han Solo, at least in the first one, is wearing like a brown waistcoat and a sort of like cream sort of like I want to say blouse. Han Solo doesn't wear a blouse, a shirt, but But when we were like putting the actual baby's jacket is from like it's a modified Topshop jacket.
Oh.
It's like a Topshop jacket with a different collar. But lots of people commented on it, including Phil Lord and Chris Miller, who've seen the movie, and said, "Hey, he's wearing the Han Solo jacket." I was like, "Well," I said, "I don't remember I guess the Han Solo in Return of the Jedi maybe has that kind of jacket, right?"
I think so.
Anyway, it was not intentional, I promise.
Well, what I love about what you do, and you do it very well here, is that you take something that we've seen the heist movies, we've seen Drive, we've seen The Driver, as you mentioned, but you add a little element that we haven't seen before. Where did you think about the music mixing with this kind of action, mixing with practical, actual car chases?
It was sort of the first idea, really. It's like sort of, growing up, I'd sort of like seen all of those movies, like, The Driver and, like Point Break and like Heat and, and obviously all of the kind of the heist movies of like the sort of 60s and 70s as well. And I just wanted to find a different way of doing it. But at the same time, it was like the idea of like music sort of driving the entire movie. So you have a main character, Baby, who is uses music to escape and also uses it as an escape. So like the idea of like somebody like motivating himself with music is, I think, a thing that a lot of people do that. And if you put it in a really high-pressure job, I thought it could be really interesting. So it was a number of things that came together as like sort of like a love of like heist and car chase movies, like, but really powered by the music.
Well, it's also your knowledge and your film history is so you know a lot about this stuff. When collecting these images and ideas, what were some of the favorites that you really, this is the kind of mood I want to go for, and this is the kind of feel I want?
I guess it's that thing where, I wouldn't say it's necessarily any specific, images. It's more actually sort of the kind of movies where sort of action explodes in locations you recognize. So I like that in something like, The Driver is an interesting one because it's very specifically downtown LA and it uses those locations brilliantly. But then there are some sort of like things like Reservoir Dogs or Point Break where the fact that the action is like busting into like quite normal locations like back gardens or back alleys or just down a normal street, I find that stuff sort of more exciting in a way. So it's the same thing in terms of like in Baby Driver is that we wanted the car chases to sort of erupt in the daytime in the middle of the city, because that's kind of where you'd least expect them to be happening. You see a lot of action scenes in movies that are on like in warehouses or by the docks, and it's like, yeah, we know you can close these things down easily. So it's like, but in something like Heat, when like a gun battle erupts in the street, which is like where you might be having your coffee, then that's truly like exciting and dangerous,
Shop, let's talk it. The target is an armored truck, the perimeter trust, 10 a.m. sharp. Bank is right next to it. The switch car, Baby, hit the long stay parking structure, start in the a.m. Questions?
I got a question, Doc. Why'd I believe phones over here heard the goddamn word you said? He ain't even listening.
Baby?
The target is an armored truck at Perimeter Trust in Dunwoody, 10 a.m. sharp. The switch car is ready, but you want me to hit the long stay parking structure and get a heist vehicle that stays colder longer? It needs to be ready for an 8:30 start. Questions?
You've been my driver for every job since we met. You're the best in the business.
I'm gonna need you behind the wheel again.
One more job and I'm done.
One more job, and we're straight.
Hey, baby. Why is he listening to music all the time?
He had an accident when he was a kid.
He's got mental problems?
I'm the one got the mental problems in the crew. Position taken.
What is your name?
Baby.
Your name's Baby. B-A-B-Y, baby.
In this business, the moment you catch feelings is the moment you catch a bullet.
You are my lucky charm, and I'm not doing this job without you.
Your waitress girlfriend, she's cute. Let's keep it that way.
I have to drive again. It's not what I want.
And what do you want?
To get out of here.
You in?
I'm in, baby.
We are 24 hours from being descended upon by this entire city.
Have you been talking about us?
Supposed to squeal on the road, not to the cops.
We're getting out.
I have to end this.
What's happening, baby?
That's some Oscar shit right there.
Song's over, baby.
Get out of the car.
Oh, my purse!
I'm sorry, ma'am.
What the